No, open it now. Open that till now.
It starts out ordinary. A store, a risky decision. Then confidence turns into panic within seconds. The moment they realize they chose the wrong place, what happens next is something no one sees coming. Even though everything turned out safely, it's still smart to stay protected. Responding head-on isn't always the best move, but it's clear that the elderly woman's instincts to defend herself were strong. A group of thieves attempted to break into an antique shop in Northwich, but it quickly fell apart. The shop owner acted fast, driving them out before they could steal a thing. Streetsboro police responded swiftly to a robbery call. When officers arrived, they found an employee in handcuffs and immediately ordered the suspect to surrender.
I didn't say a door there. Pat! Is there a door to the back? Give me your hand!
In the end, all 4 individuals involved were taken into custody without serious injuries.
Anyone else in there? Anyone else in there?
The incident shows that crime can happen anywhere, but when handled correctly, everyone stays safe and justice is done.
Play in the back.
He stepped closer, forcing the door open with a shovel while scanning the area. Seconds later, the camera caught his face clearly. No sound, no confrontation, just clean, undeniable evidence for police. You'd expect someone trying to steal a pistol to run a whole lot faster. It's a solid reminder. Don't steal from others if you don't want bad karma catching up to you. When a person doesn't get their way and turns to vandalism, the safest move is to keep your distance, stay protected, and call the authorities. Staying calm prevents more harm than confronting them. From grabbing snacks to throwing punches in seconds, no one expects that at a convenience store. No one heads to work expecting to be thrown into a life-or-death moment like this. 3 men armed with hammers tried to smash their way in to steal gold. But the security system did its job, protecting both the people and the property inside. The employees made it out safe, and that mattered most. Oh my God, I stood there listening to the punches, and in the end, the glass wasn't what broke. His pride was. People aren't victims of the store, they're victims of their own choices. What started as a normal morning quickly turned into a fight for survival. The shop owner did everything he could to protect himself and his store. He made it through, but it was an experience no one should ever have to face. The entire store went quiet for a few seconds as the keg hit the floor and the first bottles shattered. Instead of running right away, they froze, panicked, and thought they'd taken enough. In the end, though, they still had to pay for what they did. Not everyone has the courage to face a criminal. He wanted to do what was right, but when things spiraled out of control, he had no choice but to protect himself. Sometimes, just staying alive is a win. The suspects showed up like action movie villains, but vanished the moment pressure hit. Calm confidence and perfectly timed moves flipped the situation, forcing them to lose control and flee. What a rush! Just when it looked like he might get away, boom, the drawer popped open. The employee sprang up, and the entire situation flipped in a heartbeat. wearing a plastic bag as a mask and committing a robbery that already screams no future. He walked away with a few cans of beer and some cash, but what he really earned was a one-way trip to the police station. An armed suspect attempted to rob a convenience store and then took off. But escaping the scene doesn't mean escaping accountability, and justice has a way of catching up fast. Maybe he thought, it's just a bike. Now he's got plenty of time to think about that choice. Behind bars. Never underestimate the law, especially in a city like Manchester, where cameras are everywhere. This shows how illegal behavior in a monitored space is almost impossible to conceal. It often takes only seconds between the act itself, its discovery, and the legal consequences that follow. Oh my God. I can't believe she actually did that. The item itself was worthless, but this move could be the beginning of the theft of the century. He thought removing the license plate would hide what he did, but one careless decision behind the wheel can still bring legal trouble, property damage, and serious risk to others. Safe driving isn't just about following the law. It's about responsibility to yourself and the people around you. You might think you've outsmarted everyone, until you step outside and see the police standing there. Crime doesn't get far, especially when cameras are watching and the law is ready to catch up. There's a split second when everything freezes. Eyes lock, hands tighten, and you instantly realize the grab-it-and-go plan is over.
इधर बड़ा नहीं हो। हाँ सुना।
आप एक पत्ता भी नहीं रख सकते हो हमारी दुकान का। इतना हक नहीं दिया, ये हक नहीं दिया हमने आपको। सबके बैग चेक करा करें क्या? आपने ऐसा किया है तो सब पे शक आता है फिर।
ये मादर सेवा पुलिस को मिला। कुछ नहीं खड़ी का आज मैं सिखाऊंगा।
इसका फोन लो ना, इसके फोन पे होगा।
मैं ये दे नहीं पाऊंगा अभी। मैं तुझे मना कर देता।
ऐसा मत।
What an unbelievable situation. They stormed through the door aggressively, only to run straight into the police, who were already questioning the dentist and quickly shut everything down.
You keep kicking me. This is my show. He keeps kicking me. Out of my mouth. Keep kicking me. I'm gonna run that focus.
Not every customer acts appropriately. When someone goes too far, store managers have to step in and protect their workplace. You're under arrest. The tension snapped the moment police burst through the door and pulled the thief out of the back room where he'd been hiding. A brief silence followed. Then everything unraveled.
Give me your hands.
Looks like he's seen one too many action movies and started believing he's the hero. Hollywood makes it seem effortless, but real life, and the law, don't follow a movie script. A group of suspects attempted to break into a jewelry store but couldn't get past the 400-kilogram bulletproof glass. A state-of-the-art security system stopped the robbery before it could turn horrific. This clip shows a car theft carried out using relay key technology, where the key signal is boosted to trick the vehicle system. It's a clear reminder that car owners need to stay alert and use extra layers of protection. No crime ever goes exactly as planned, especially when the person behind it is reckless and panicking.
Open it now. Open that till now. Open it now.
Rash decisions only lead to trouble and consequences, never a happy ending. This is a textbook case of impulsive, careless behavior. Once he realizes the plan isn't physically possible, he's forced to change his approach. The whistle and repeated falls show that the situation has clearly slipped out of control. The suspect was taken into custody after being seen attempting to break into a vehicle. Surveillance footage and eyewitness accounts allowed police to identify and detain the suspect immediately.
Pacing back and forth, white t-shirt with a beanie.
Skull cap,
Okay,
white
yeah.
striped canvas.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground now!
Chaos erupted inside an Ohio supermarket when a man began waving a knife, instantly shattering the calm. Police arrived quickly and ordered him to drop the weapon. He yelled back, clearly looking for a confrontation. The officers stayed composed, timed their move, and brought him under control.
We need a beanbag gun. Josh, get away! Josh, back up! You got me! You got me! You got me! You got me!
In the end, his rage led to nothing but handcuffs and hard consequences.
Sound of mind and body. Do reject medical care. No. You going in the car? I'm serious. Don't touch my head. Don't touch my head. Just get in the car.
Look, do you have beanbag rounds in your gun? No.
That's why smart cameras and alarm systems matter more than ever. A single recording doesn't just scare off thieves, it helps the whole neighborhood feel safer. Nothing is worth selling out your conscience or breaking the law for. One bad decision that takes seconds can leave consequences that last for years, and justice has a way of catching up. Bravery can stop a criminal, but not every situation is worth facing head-on. Your safety matters most. Find a way out, call the police, and protect yourself. He thought flashing a stun gun would scare everyone off, but within seconds the clerk held his ground and didn't flinch. That's when the robber knew he'd chosen the wrong person to mess with. She was caught shoplifting, but instead of admitting it, she began fighting with the security guard at the exit. When people lose control, they often drag themselves into even worse trouble. After the owner caught him stealing, he was locked inside and held there until police arrived. Two thugs rushed into a Crown Heights shop planning a robbery. But things unraveled fast when the owner stayed cool and refused to back down. They clearly chose the wrong person and the wrong store to try. A crew stormed in with sledgehammers, shattered the glass without hesitation, grabbed the jewelry, and disappeared before the security gate could even drop. Criminals are getting bolder, and security has to step up before the next hit. A reckless guy reached through a Wendy's drive-thru window, hurled items at an employee, and tried to rip out the cash drawer. That bold stunt landed him facing serious charges, a textbook case of someone throwing themselves straight into jail. Everything happened in a flash. No one even had time to react. One moment they're trying to take the bike, the next they're boxed in by staff, getting pushed around, and totally blowing it. Bike thieves can be bold, sure, but this one? Just plain stupid. A single slip during a bad decision can spiral into serious consequences. Soma Deasley wasn't just caught on camera. He revealed himself, showing that every wrong move leaves evidence behind. It all happened in a flash. Voices shouting, panic rising, then psst. The pepper spray went off. The robber froze and backed away, all his confidence gone. Everyone could tell right away that young man had just saved the store. The customer's courage and the cashier's steady determination show that kindness and bravery still exist in this world. It was a small act, but one that stopped a threat and kept everyone safe. The thief boldly walked off with high-end jewelry, completely unfazed. It was disturbing and left you feeling powerless. Stay alert out there, and let's hope luxury stores have solid security in place. The moment he walked out the door, he looked confident, like he'd just pulled off the perfect robbery. But the second he spotted officers surrounding the area and got arrested right outside the pharmacy, his time on the run came to an abrupt end. The thieves smashed the glass door, thinking they'd make a clean getaway. Instead, the staff reacted fast and locked them inside, flipping the script and turning the hunters into the trap. And justice won't be far behind. A reckless thief tried to scare a store employee with a toy gun and demand money. The manager didn't hesitate. He shoved the guy out the door and locked it behind him. Game over. Justice wins. A group of thieves believed breaking into a small supermarket in Belen would be fast, easy, and unnoticed. But before they could get away, police arrived at the door and shut the entire plan down in seconds. The tension spiked when the robber walked in, pulled a gun, and threatened the clerk. But in a split second, everything changed. The clerk grabbed the weapon and blasted a fire extinguisher, flooding the store with smoke. The suspect panicked and bolted. Her bravery is undeniable, but safety must always come first. No one should ever face firearms as part of their daily job. This serves as a clear reminder that stores need strong, well-defined security procedures in place. Two robbers broke into a hotel late at night. But when police showed up, one of them panicked, dropped his gun, and gave up. It was over in seconds, karma at work. 4 reckless thieves stole an arcade machine. They slammed it, yanked it around, and treated it like a toy, trying to tear it apart. What they didn't realize was this: the camera caught it all, and police had more than enough evidence to track them down. A violent armed group rushed into the store, wrecking everything and emptying the shelves in seconds. What they didn't realize was that justice was already right around the corner. Think twice, because one stupid move can turn you into a criminal before you even know it. One moment the store looked completely normal. Then it suddenly filled with thick fog. You could almost picture the robber thinking, "What just happened?" Seconds later, he took off, totally disoriented. The robber bolted out of the bank, tripping over himself and spilling cash all over the ground. By the time police showed up, they just followed the trail left by the clumsy suspect and arrested him within seconds. Bravery isn't always about stepping in. Sometimes it's about staying level-headed. Calling the police, keeping your distance, and protecting yourself is always smarter than facing an armed person directly. The bold thieves stormed the computer store, swinging sledgehammers and shattering the glass door. But a warning shot echoed from the owner inside, followed by a swift, powerful counterattack. Watching the footage, it's hard not to laugh. Instead of moving quickly or quietly, they crept along the floor at a painfully slow pace, like something out of a cartoon. A strange burglary that shocked everyone. After breaking into 2 homes, the intruder casually sliced the victim's birthday cake and ate it right there in the kitchen. Reckless, and almost impossible to believe.
Доставайте все, что у вас там подумали. Пойдем куда? Здесь надо.
Давайте, доставайте. По-хорошему надо через кассу.
If there were a contest for how much can you hide in a dress, she'd make it to the finals. Instead of winning a trophy, though, she ended up in an awkward conversation with store security, one she definitely wasn't hoping for.
Да все, задираем.
As shoplifting becomes more widespread, social trust slowly erodes. For shopkeepers, staying alert isn't driven by fear. It's a necessity to protect themselves in an increasingly complex world. UR Fog is a non-lethal security system built to wipe out visibility. It doesn't injure intruders, but it fully disrupts their ability to see, move around, aim, or steal. The cameras captured two men circling the house, scanning the area, then attempting to break in. It all happened quietly, but if the homeowner had a dog, the outcome might have been very different. The holiday season is hectic and full of distractions, which gives thieves more chances to act. The message is clear and important. Stay alert. Don't let a season meant for giving turn into one of taking.
Store. So you're on camera.
What camera am I on? Officer?
Every camera that.
Tomorrow's my brother's birthday.
Okay. I just need you to take your purse off real quick.
A 35-year-old woman was arrested at a shopping mall after trying to slip away with more than $1,161 worth of underwear and leggings hidden under her skirt.
Can I go to the corner?
Just welcome me. Make sure it's all of it because, like I said, you're gonna, if you don't turn it over now, we're going to charge you additionally. Okay.
She thought no one noticed, but mall security and cameras had her in sight the whole time. When police stepped in, everything came out, including an old arrest warrant already on file.
It's all going to come with you. I'm going to let you know.
He figured a packed supermarket would be the perfect place to steal. But security noticed him right away. Within seconds, their quick response shut it down before things could spiral out of control. Just when the robber thought he had the upper hand, she pulled out a gun and aimed it at him, sending him into a panic and forcing him to run away.
Empty the drawer now. Okay. Empty the fucking drawer. Okay. It is! I promise! Empty. I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you. Get out! Get out! Quick!
In a split-second life-or-death situation, courage and quick decisions can protect an entire family. The robbers moved fast, but justice still caught up with them, and the husband's bravery deserves real recognition. It all happened in just a few seconds. He lifted the gun, and the clerk met his stare. Calm, steady, not a hint of fear. In that instant, it was written all over his face. He knew he'd chosen the wrong store. A masked robber rushed into the store, brandishing a weapon and threatening the clerk as he demanded money. He snatched the cash and bolted in panic. But justice and consequences have a way of catching up with anyone who chooses crime. He stepped into Sugarland full of confidence, certain no one would challenge him. But in an instant, armed guards forced him to turn and flee for his life. And while he managed to escape today, justice did not let him get away. A split second of uncontrolled anger can change everything. In just a few reckless moments, a minor theft spirals into a serious assault, leaving a life forever defined by crime. He stepped into Sugarland full of confidence, certain no one would challenge him. But in an instant, armed guards forced him to turn and flee for his life. And while he managed to escape today, justice did not let him get away. A shocking robbery unfolded when a couple worked together to attack a store, assaulting 2 employees and a bystander who stepped in to help. What began as a simple meat theft quickly escalated into a serious crime, ending with real prison time. He walked into Sugarland brimming with confidence, convinced no one would stand in his way. Seconds later, armed guards forced him to turn and run for his life. And although he escaped in that moment, justice made sure he didn't escape the consequences. Two violent criminals pretending to be police officers forced their way into a home in a terrifying raid that rattled the entire neighborhood. In the end, the truth was exposed. Both were sentenced to prison for major theft charges. She attempted to slip the card out the door unnoticed, but luck wasn't on her side. The wheels locked up at the exit, her plan unraveled in an instant, and she was stopped before she could get away. The tension peaked when she was caught red-handed. Her bag crammed so full it made everyone think, seriously, how much more was she planning to take? A clean, sharp takedown. Fast and decisive.
What are you doing? Off my son's bicycle, right?
In a matter of seconds, the situation completely turned around. What started as a stolen bike ended with it being calmly returned. No shouting, no pursuit, just a steady command through a camera, and the thief came back. Rare to see, but incredibly satisfying. Courage and integrity can outweigh even the strongest security system. Her quick, decisive action proves that when you stand on the right side, there's truly nothing to fear. He went for the whole rotating meat skewer, overlooking one critical detail. It was blazing hot. Sometimes a clear head and fast decisions matter more than brute force. This shop owner showed that real courage isn't about picking a fight. It's about knowing the right moment and the right way to protect yourself and what belongs to you.
Take our station as well. 257
The odd, selective way it happened suggests this wasn't the work of a professional thief. It feels more like a spur-of-the-moment act with no real plan behind it. Regardless of the reason, taking something that doesn't belong to you is still a crime. A daring robbery unfolded at a gas station. Even when faced with a weapon, the employee refused to back down. He fought back with courage, defending both himself and the store, forcing the robbers to retreat in failure. Wow. Armed with nothing but a towel and a bottle of detergent, she still had the courage to chase the robber out of the store. Her reaction shows a fierce determination to protect what's hers, while also highlighting just how dangerous the workplace can be. Even a place as gentle as a flower shop isn't immune to crime. But when trouble shows up, the awareness and quick thinking of good people still prevail. What do you think this dog deserves from its owner? A treat or a medal of honor? Drop a comment, because this time, it was the dog that scared the criminal off. It's true that society needs more courageous people willing to step up and put a stop to acts of theft like this. Never assume a small crime will slip by unnoticed. A few reckless minutes can cost you years behind bars. Justice doesn't sleep. It waits for the foolish to talk. This clueless criminal tries to steal an ATM in the most unbelievable way imaginable. Drop a comment and let us know just how ridiculous you think this scene is.
Stop. In the shade, both you stop. I'm recording. Sit down right.
I didn't do nothing.
Sit down.
Look, there's my purse.
Sit down, sir. They think you stole stuff from
A couple thought they were pulling off a small-time theft at a cosmetics store.
Don't resist, dude, because I will.
I'm not. I got a broken collarbone, bud. Please don't go push my arm. Sit down. I got a broken collarbone. Ah! Behind your back now!
But once police showed up, everything escalated. A gun was discovered in their car. One bad decision after another, and now they're facing the consequences.
Numerous times.
And if I just
Get not. Roll over your stomach, please.
I'm sorry. I didn't do anything.
I was nothing but nice to you people. Stand up.
My legs are numb from you shocking me.
I gotta go check on this.
I'm putting my head on the wheel.
That rescue coming.
He's a monster.
Mail in the dinosaurs.
No matter how you dress, a thief is still a thief. You can hide your face or try to blend in, but every crime leaves evidence behind. The smartest choice? Don't do it at all, because the law isn't fooled by appearances. Sometimes greed isn't driven by big rewards, but by the belief that no one is watching. Yet justice is always there, looking through every camera lens. One small move, far from small consequences. A bold robbery at a highway toll booth quickly set law enforcement in motion. What appeared to be a quiet, calculated move ended under flashing police lights and the sharp click of handcuffs.
Do you have video of him driving here? Black baseball cap, black hoodie, dark colored pants. Black.
Hey man, you're not free to leave.
Believing he could make an easy getaway after stealing from the store, the suspect took off on foot. He ignored police commands and kept reaching into his pockets, as if he had something up his sleeve. Officers reacted quickly, deploying a taser and bringing him under control without further incident.
Oh, you? Here, I'm gonna be right with you.
I didn't hear you. I ain't do nothing wrong with that.
Something right, young kid. I tried something. Let me get you some water. Fire department's here for you, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm spilling on you.
The camera shows the thief trying to force his way in late at night. After a few frustrating minutes, he looks around, lets out a sigh, and walks off. The break-in fails, but it's a clear reminder of why locking your doors matters. This isn't just a cat anymore. It's basically a miniature version of the region's head of security. The footage shows him climbing up and trying to remove the camera. Then crouching down to quietly loosen the wheel bolts one by one. He thought he was being clever and covering his tracks, not realizing another camera was capturing everything he did. And that's what happens when thieves pick the wrong target. Every bad decision, every second of panic, caught on camera. If you want more real moments like this, subscribe to CrimeCam USA and stay tuned for what comes next.